있어쿠라 할래 그만할래 멈춰지고 멈춰져서 사랑하나라마 너 꺼지마 믿지 않을래 얼어지루도 사랑아 I love that song. It's been years. That was like 2014. Anyways, 여기서 그라 할래 그만할래 sorry, anyways, sorry about that. Anyways, what's good everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with your of course, Machiavelli, and today we're back with another cringy video of Malik Sings. But no, we're back on those people. Today's people we're actually gonna be making another viewer. Well, I have no clue if she watching the video anymore, but another request video. Oh no, I think I lost the comment. Oh no, I didn't save it. Shoot. Someone told me, oh, I feel bad now. I can't give them a shout out no more because I can't find the comment. But someone told me that they wanted me to make my dream apartment, or one of my dream apartments, and I thought I'll go ahead and do this. So this apartment is not technically my dream apartment. It's more of an apartment that a style that I like. I would live in it, but the way I styled it is definitely not to like quote unquote my taste. It's just something that I find aesthetically pleasing, if that makes any sense. My taste is very neutral. It's very gray. It's very bland. So I didn't want to like go with that. I want to add pops of color and this and stuff. So I added. So instead of making like my own, maybe one day I'll make like my like very own favorite apartment. If you know what my favorite theme is, like apartment style, it's industrial. I love industrial lofts. I love industrial lofts, like with an actual loft. I also really like high ceilings. But the thing with high ceilings in The Sims 4, it makes my I don't like high ceilings in The Sims 4. It just makes my game look like wonky a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe I have to find. Excuse me. Maybe I have to find what's it called again, a layout that I like. But so far I haven't been liking high ceilings. I don't know if you could tell, if you could tell that when I build, I don't use high ceilings in my build. I normally just do 2 floors because yeah, that's what I do. But yeah, high ceilings are just not for me in The Sims 4 at least. But yeah, that's my favorite thing, is high vaulted ceilings in a lofted, like with exposed brick, like a New York style. That's like my favorite to a T. It has to be a studio. I love studios. I don't know, I love small apartments. Small apartments make me happy. I know just like small houses, but I'm talking about tiny houses. I love tiny houses. I even I'm like debating on van life, because I just love small spaces. But I love my I think I told you this before, but my favorite thing about building or whatever, when it comes to like building, is taking something small and having multi uses for it. I think that's why I even got into like computers and UX, is because I love taking an idea and expanding on it, and then turning like something small and then making it multi-use and just making it usable. I think that's my favorite thing, is making things usable in multiple ways. Like for example, making a small room into like a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, a dinette. Like for example, my room right now, my room is a living room, it's a bedroom, it's half a kitchen, it's a kitchenette right now. I actually just moved the fridge downstairs. I have a stove, yes, I have all that stuff. I even have a drawer for I have a drawer in my closet that I have all my food in. So I have like that. I have cutlery in there. So I have like a mini kitchen. I have a living room. I have my office. I have my bedroom, and my bathroom. So I kind of have a bathroom in here. I have a walk-in closet. I have all that in this one. And this room was, and fun fact, my room is the smallest room in the house. So having that all here, and it's still kind of spacious. I love that. This is what I love to do. So when it comes to like building like my favorite apartment, this apartment would definitely be something like that. But it's too, I'll say too big, but there's not a lot of like problems with it, if that makes any sense, because the biggest thing with this problem, actually the funnest thing, fun fact, when my mom was fixing up the basement, she actually was debating on not actually doing this room, because this room was going to be so small. But I said, let's do it, because she's like, how are we gonna fit a closet and everything in this? And I said, let's turn the cold room, because we never used a cold room, into a closet. And I was like, that's a brilliant idea. So that's what we did. And ever since we did that, I have absolutely loved this room. So actually, when I was doing like my whole room reno, actually, did I tell you guys the story about how I think I told you guys in the past how I even went about doing my whole room makeover. Well, one day, it's a really funny story. It's funny how YouTube can change your life. So one day I was literally I was in the room next door, and I don't know, I was just feeling inspired. I was feeling like I just wanted to change. You just want to change. I changed my room out, and it just never hit me. Like, I just want something new. So I went ahead, and one day I was just on YouTube doing random stuff, and then I went on van life videos, because again, I guess I just wanted to live in a smaller space, or just I just love how compact it can be, and how it's like a trailer house but more stealthy in a sense. I like those. So I was watching that, and then I started looking up lofts for some reason, because I knew for a fact I'd never live in like a loft apartment. But then I saw someone that lofted their bed, and I thought that's a really cool idea. And so I started watching a bunch of these videos, a bunch. Like I said, like I spent like 2 hours on just finding of just ideas on how people lofted their room or turned their room into like a bigger space, because I know I've always wanted that like seating area in your room, but my room was never, I never had a room big enough to do it. But then I always wanted just more compact space, you know? And so I got the idea to do it. And ever since then, I was like, I was going to do it. I literally I went on my phone and I went to my bank account and I budgeted how much money I was going to need. I literally got a measuring tape the same day and wrote up measurements. I measured my mattress, I measured everything. And so I had 2 rooms to pick from. I had the other room next door, which was bigger, and I had this room. The reason why I chose this room is because, one, this is the room I grew up in. Like, this is my room. But also the walk-in closet. I love that closet. It is stunning. It's pretty. It's beautiful. It's a walk-in closet, you know? It holds so much stuff in there. I couldn't pass it up. So I chose this room over that room. It was debatable because I was like, this room's so small, like headroom and everything, but I did everything. And looking back now, it came pretty good. The one mistake I did was I forgot to seal the wood on my bed frame. So it's cracking right now. It's going to last me probably about another year and a half or so before it totally splits into 2. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The bed, the whole setup came up to, money-wise, about $300. I know that's a lot. Thank God for my mom. She helped me a little bit. She put on our credit card, and I just paid her back little by little. Love her. So I paid that off. So it's $300. And then I went to IKEA literally. Once this was done, I went to IKEA the next day because, bruh, like when you're inspired and like your blood's flowing and you have some like, you know, like you have all these ideas going through your head, IKEA is like, IKEA, I can't explain, like, funny fact. I never liked IKEA. I thought IKEA was a bogus. I thought people went to IKEA because they wanted to be cool. That was me, literally. I'm that person. I'm that person that will talk shit about something because it's popular, and then until I do it and I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like how I hated One Piece and now I loved it after watching it. Or what else did I hate? I hated sushi, and then now I love it. There's a lot of things that I hated before, and then I actually did it, and then I'm like, wow, it's really good. And I like it. So anyways, I always thought IKEA was a whatever. But then I remember another story time when I got my license for the first time, and my mom gave me the car. Well, she didn't give me the car. I told my mom that I was going to go to McDonald's because it's my first time getting a car. I got my license. I could drive by myself now. And Mom was like, I'm going to some McDonald's. She's like, okay, that's fine. And so I was like, take the car to McDonald's. I'm like, I'm not going to McDonald's. I'm going to IKEA. So I was like, I honestly said to myself, where do I want to go? Like, I haven't been anywhere. Where do I want to go? And I think the day before that, I was watching somebody do an ASMR at mukbang. At an ASMR. By the way, if you know, I'm into ASMR. I'm pretty sure you know this. But I watched someone do an ASMR at IKEA. They had like the Swedish meatballs, and I think they look really good. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go IKEA. So I went ahead and I googled the nearest IKEA, and the nearest IKEA was 30 minutes away, but it was like past the highway and everything. It was traffic time, so it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's when traffic is. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna do it. So I went ahead and went to IKEA. I remember this. I think I was 17. Just got my license, and I went into high traffic. Bro, I was Friday. I thought I was gonna run. I thought I was gonna crash the car. Like, I almost crashed the car 3 times there, but it was one of the best experiences. I went there, I had the Swedish meatballs, and I think that's when I felt like, yeah, like when I went into each different room and saw how they laid it out, like I felt so inspired there. And I think, honestly, if I didn't become into tech, I'd honestly think I'd be like an interior designer, because that was I think that was my calling, but I chose this instead, which is totally fine. But like, I felt at home at IKEA. I was so happy. Like, I was like a kid at a candy shop. It's funny because like all these, like, because technically guys, they like cars, you know, they like watches, they like, what else do guys like normally? Yeah, cars, watches, engines, fighting. That's never for me. What I like, cooking, houses. I love houses, decorating, interior decorating. You know, those are my things. You know, so I always felt weird, but bro, when I went to IKEA, I felt at home. IKEA was like my happy place. You know, with all the decorations and stuff. So of course, ever since then, I love IKEA, and my mom and me always go to IKEA whenever we just need some ideas or we just need some stuff in the house. And so after I was done building my setup, I went straight to IKEA and I got everything I wanted. So I got like a desk there, I got my chair there, I got some other knickknacks there, I got a bunch of fake plants from there. I literally spent like $400 that day. I went ham. Like I was inspired. I got my desk stuff from there. I got um I got some other hanging stuff that I got from there that I still need to hang up on my wall. It's been like what, a year now, and I still have to hang them up. I still haven't. I have the boards to hang them up. I just need a drill, and I don't have a drill to do it, so I gotta work on that. But yeah, it's just a good time. I have no clue I'm talking to you guys about this experience, but honestly, one of the best experiences of my life. It's crazy because I always say this: how one split thing changes for you. And the thing is, me is I'm very impulsive. It's one of my worst features, but I'm very impulsive. Like I'll be sitting at home and I'll be doing absolutely nothing, and then I'll be like, you know what? I want to flip and drive down to, the beach. I'll do it. Like that. I'll just do it. I'm so impulsive like that. My mom says it's one of my worst, like it's gonna get me in trouble one day. Like I'm gonna be so impulsive to do something that I shouldn't do. But it's what I am. I'm an impulsive person. Like I said to myself, like today I woke up, I said I want to go ahead and rearrange my closet. Out of nowhere, I don't want to head and rearrange my closet. If I wake up and say I want to go ahead and run a 10K run, okay, that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna run. I did a 10K run. I told you guys a story about that. It didn't go well. But yeah, I just the type of person I am. I'm very impulsive, and my imagination is wild. I've always said to myself that I have a very vivid not vivid. I think there is vivid imagination, and whenever something pops into my head and I love it, I just have to go ahead and do it, or think about it a lot, or stress about it. I think that's why I'm into Life of the Parents too much, is because I always think about all these different ways I can make that family story better, and then I stress on it, and then I fall in love with the family even more. But yeah, anyways, that's enough about me. I have no clue I told you guys this instead of explaining the build more, but I hope y'all enjoyed this. Quick thing, I might actually finish this build. I actually don't know yet. You might see another video come up on either Wednesday or Friday, so we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and of course, I will see you all in the next one. I'm out. This is Peace. Bye. I love y'all. See y'all then. Peace.